Yes, the read what I wrote format is back. This is my health and wellness check-in, 25 February 2024. It's a Sunday. I am Tanis Leonardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonardi. I am Tanis Leonardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonardi, and I'm returning to, after a few weeks of a different format, back to kind of the format I had before, a few weeks ago. It hasn't always been the format for these health and wellness check-ins, but it is something I've used regularly for a bit towards the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024. So I check in for a week's summary of my health and wellness, social, mental, and physical this past week, Monday 19 February 2024 to Sunday 25 February 2024. I had fun attending / spectating my first indoor track and field competition and had good stability and a reduction in my YouTube production. I made all of my workouts and had net slight weight loss. First category, social health. I fed the critters all of their meals this week. Interactions while walking / running. Yep. And day 1 and day 2 of the 2024 Ken Shannon Invitational indoor track and field competition. Yes, it was good. Got me thinking about the meaning of some times. So it was 2 days, so I attended both days, a portion of both days, so not the full day. And I saw Johnny Brackens Jr. do a NCAA Division I leading time, which is best in the nation, United States of America. But there's a lot of people from outside of the United States of America who compete here as well, so there's that. There was some Division II and Division III leading times. Like number 3 in Division 1. It was fun. It got me thinking. There was a guy at the video I took. I only took one video of the men's 1 mile run. There were 5 heats, and I got a video for heat 4. And the guy who won the race did a 4-minute flat mile. It got me thinking. I was like, you know, that's not what the guy who broke the 4-minute barrier, Roger Bannister, did. Right? He went past the 4-minute barrier, but didn't ever run a 4-minute flat mile. Maybe the 4-minute barrier isn't actually meaningful. Human anatomy based on what Roger Bannister did, but maybe this guy who won can provide a better perspective than some of those firsts ever did. Right? It doesn't really, like, as a runner, wouldn't one want to be, if something's actually a barrier, wouldn't they want to have a time at that barrier? So 4-minute flat mile, so like 4 minute 0 seconds point some seconds 0 point some seconds. Do you know what that feels like? And then if there's a time faster, then there should be anatomically a difference. But that's something Roger Bannister, he's like, not the smartest of individuals, or perhaps the most dedicated of runners. I even went to school in medicine and didn't even think maybe he should, if it actually means something, should just run a 4-minute mile. That's something he didn't do in his career. So huge blind spot for that individual. Now, yeah, so there we go. But this guy, so it was like, I filmed the right heat, because even though there were like 8 people in the later heat that went faster than 4 minutes, it was like, he's the rarity, right? There was, what, 1 person who won a 4-minute flat mile? He's the only one that, if you want to know what the meaning of a 4-minute mile is, he's the only one that can speak to that I witnessed. But, and that I can remember. I don't remember if there was somebody from the last heat who was also a 4-minute flat, but point being, the rarer time bracketing. Okay. And then if it's not, but you know, it might be, right? It's a meaningful human anatomy. But if not, then maybe John Landy did it right. Maybe the real barrier was 3 minutes and 58 seconds, and then he did something faster and then slower, and then figured out what it felt for him. That kind of thing. I don't know. I am nowhere near that fast. I'm not even within a half minute of that. So though I am a she/her/hers, but that's no excuse. Okay, other outings with social interactions included Pot Doughnuts, a donut shop / restaurant on Thursday, Quality Food Centers, QFC, a grocery store on Thursday, Richmond Beach Saltwater Park, a public park on Thursday, Burger Master, a burger restaurant on Friday, University of Washington, public higher education institution on Friday, University of Washington intramural activities building area, athletics area on the University of Washington campus Friday. So these are other outings with interactions, or places where I had interactions. So that was that one. So that was Friday. Husky Stadium / softball field area, athletics area. Ooh. It's athletics area on the University of Washington campus Friday. Dempsey indoor track and field Friday. University of Washington intramurals activities building area, athletics area on the University of Washington campus Friday, University of Washington public higher education institution Saturday, Husky Stadium / softball field area, athletics area on the University of Washington campus Friday, Dempsey indoor track and field Saturday, University of Washington public higher education institution Saturday. Okay, so we got that part. Mental, stable progression to fewer videos produced than the previous week. So I had about, including this video, about 17 fewer videos for the whole week. So there was more for this, including the sports footage. Writing and photography on Yelp, I reached 5 written and published reviews for February 2024. I reached 22 written and published reviews for the 2024 year thus far, which increased my all-time personal best for number of reviews in any calendar paired January and February. So the same calendar year, January and February, new all-time number 1 for me, Tanis Leonardi. Reached 117 check-ins for the 2024 year per my tracking. Writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier. So there was eating / food, including legacy / restaurants, wildlife, athletic performance contextualizations, running training, indoor track and field. That's like performances, setup, talking to my parents, attending a competition. Oh, and I guess, yeah, okay. We're like, where's my contextualizations of my performances? That's the next section. YouTube. Theme day of the week videos continued. At least one sweet and or savory eats video each day. Filmed and published same day. Athletic performance contextualizations. Curation, including featured playlist athletic performance contextualizations on my channel home tab. So yes, last week in my health and wellness check-in, I was like, by next one, I want to have my 2024 World Aquatics Championships coverage. I want a different one, and I was debating between contextualizations of my performances and athletics performance contextualizations. So athletics performance contextualizations I put on the home tab before I started filming this by a little bit, maybe half an hour to an hour. Revisiting wedding of the past. So I got married in waking mode, awake, blackout drunk when I was awake, to my Nathan Adrian in the first half, second quarter, so April, May, June, approximately, 2012, so over 11 years ago. And we did try to get pregnant back then, and we were unsuccessful. He is like, well, maybe with the my who in my wedding scenario, he marries me again. We have not gotten divorced or anything like that, or broken up at any point in time. Him, my Leon Marchand, my Jacob Ingebrigtsen, my Dominique Szoboszlai, my Post Malone might jump in if he's the, officiator, and my Noah Lyles, and my Nathan Adrian. If not him, he is okay with me trying for children with Noah Lyles, my Noah Lyles. Oh, and I should also comment for the, or I guess I can put that, well, it's not, well, yes, okay, moving on. So, that wedding already happened, right? I have been married now for over 11 years. I am only married to one person in waking mode. All right, so is there going to be 2 or more? I don't know. But currently I'm one and only married. Like as in marriage when I'm awake kind of thing. And that is my Nathan Adrian. And so there's been my who in my wedding scenario planning, including going to a new, but not new because I've grown up with that place. So showing a different, second potential wedding location. Disappearing views. It happened in analytics, but I did not see it happen on the channel. So I'm going to do question mark. I don't know what other people saw. Contextualizations of my performances. So that included sports and non-sports performances this week. And then sports competition footage. So that was from the 2024 Ken Shannon Invitational. My personal on-site, he was on-site DJ was my Noah Lyles. He was my DJ. So if you're wondering what music I listened to, I had playing on my phone, that kind of thing, it was my Noah Lyles on-site. Okay. Finances. I made $30 cleaning my parents' part of the house. I paid off my credit card statement. I paid off my car insurance bill. And sweet and or savory eats videos. I had 9 videos with 15 products. Physical, diet / food and exercise. I achieved a net weight loss of 0.32 pounds at 3,500 calories per pound. I had 1,110 calories total that I lost this week. So down to 8,190 calories net weight gain since September 2023. So I'm doing good. Not about down about a little bit under less, I think, than 10,000 calories. So made progress. Running made my workouts 2 out of 2 days. Rowing my workouts 6 out of 6 days. Strength training made my workouts 6 out of 6 days. Cleaning house / yard work made all my workouts 2 days. Stationary bicycle made my workouts 4 out of 4 days. And I think, let's see, my inspired walk / runs this week. I had so Monday was which I commented on that day, my first Adam Peaty inspired run or walk run. And then Friday I had my second Noah Lyles inspired run or walk run. And then he was my DJ later in the same day on site. It was a wild week. So in conclusion, so that was physical. In conclusion, it was kind of a wild week. Like, I was still debating on whether to go to this competition, and I, like, the 5,000 meters run, the females, then was just like, yeah, I like got back home and I was just like, I'm so energized. Like, I so want to run that race. I was born for indoor track and field at the Dempsey indoor. Yeah, it was great. I was you know, sometimes, and like, I loved all the people I took a video of, and like, I just had like the time of my life out there as a little lemur, being like, where are my lemurs? You know, my Noah Lyles contract. Does he come with me? Okay, pull him in. Boom. Let's go spectate more. Yeah. Okay, I had fun. It was a great week. It really was an excellent week. For me, Tanis Leonardi. I hope it was for you. And if you're seeing this not the day I'm filming it and hopefully publishing it as a Seattle time zone, Sunday, 25 February 2024, happy day and time of viewing to you whenever you're viewing this, happy place of viewing wherever you're viewing this from, and happy health and wellness whenever and wherever. Yeah. From me, Tanis Leonardi, to you, whoever you may be.